This is the ERGObaby Carrier. This is a soft structured carrier. A soft structured carrier is going to provide you with much more support than you would get from a one-shoulder ring sling or from a wrap. And the reason why is that it has, or most of them, will have a hip belt. What a hip belt does is that really supports the weight of your baby on your hips rather than that weight being supported on your shoulders, similar to a backpacking pack. So this is a great carrier for someone who is going on longer walks, who might have previous back problems and needs some more support. And you can even wear children on your back with this, which is great for older babies and for toddlers. Some cons with this: it is a little bit bulkier. There are some more straps and buckles to contend with, and it might not be quite as cozy and cuddly for smaller newborn babies who enjoy the swaddled feeling of being in a sling or in a wrap. To put the Ergo on for a baby on your front position, so I'm going to do that hip belt first. So I'm going to bring this around my waist. Sometimes I like to slide the carrier to the back so I can see what I'm doing. And this clip, you want to bring through the elastic loop here. This is an additional safety catch. So if your buckle were ever to come unbuckled for some reason, or if you forgot to do it up, it's not going to fall off. So I've got it clipped here. You can see that if I unbuckle, the carrier is staying where it is because of that elastic strap. So I want to buckle that up. I can slide my carrier around to the front, and I want it to rest sort of half on and half off the crest of my hip bones, nice and snug, so that when I pull down on this carrier, it's not sliding off my hips. So my baby's weight's going to be resting right there. This is an infant insert for an Ergo. With a smaller baby, a newborn baby, you're going to need to use an infant insert to provide any slippage that could happen for a smaller child, and also to provide neck support for a baby's developing neck muscles when they're still younger. The infant insert, this is their heart-to-heart model, has a little pillow in the bottom, which helps to bolster up a smaller baby. You can remove it if your baby is longer and long enough to be high on your chest, but if they still need some more head and neck support. For a tiny newborn baby, you'll want this pillow just stuffed right in the bottom here to give your baby a little bit of a boost. You can get baby into the insert with baby lying on a safe flat surface or with baby lying on your lap. So what I've done here is laid the insert on my lap, and I'm going to lie my baby down in my lap with baby's bottom supported by this pillow and their little legs sticking out of the insert. A newborn baby might have their legs completely froggied up, and that's fine too. Then what I want to do is wrap my baby up like a little baby burrito. They can have their arms down, or some newborns like to have their hands up by their chin. That's okay too. So what I'll want to do is make sure my baby's bottom is bolstered up by that pillow, bring this insert around, and then this little clip here has a snap on the side to hold it in place. And you can tighten that up a little bit if you want. So my baby's in here with their little legs froggied up, coming outside of the insert. So I'm going to hold my baby up to my chest with my arms. And from here, what I want to do is bring up one shoulder strap, tuck in that insert so my baby's nice and centered in the middle, bring up my other shoulder strap, and do this clip behind me. And you can see that I want to tuck my baby in, make sure their little legs aren't in a funky position. So their legs should be sort of froggied up to the sides with their knees coming up. And then this is still a bit floppy. So what I want to do is fold it down, tuck that in a little bit. So that provides some rigidity for baby's head and neck support. What I want to do to get a baby in here that has good head and neck support and has enough hip flexibility to open their legs wide, so a 6-month-old baby and up. So I'm going to hold my baby here, my carrier already on, and have my baby straddling me here on the front. What I want to do then is bring up one of these shoulder straps, make sure my baby's nice and seated deep in the pocket, and bring up my other shoulder strap here. I'm going to want to clip behind me, that little neck clip, and then I can tighten these straps by pulling straight forward, and I can support my baby with my hand if I need to. So this is an easy and quick carrier to put on. Baby's in there very securely, and it's going to be a really comfortable one to use on long walks. Ergo also has a nice little hood. This hood can be used for a baby that's sleeping, whose head is sort of flopping backward. It can also be used if it's windy or really sunny. You can use this hood to clip up on your shoulders to these snaps, just like that, so that you've got a nice spot for baby to sort of cuddle up and have some space. You can always check on them like this, see how your baby's doing. The Ergo also has a nice little zipper pocket here, which is a great place to store little snacks for the road, a place where you can throw your keys or wallet if you're going for a quick walk around your neighborhood.